welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a super exciting and highly requested video. Today I'm going to be doing my Glossier review, so basically reviewing all the products that I own from Glossier, and I do have quite a big collection. Hello, this is a really rough looking future Emily coming in, and actually Emily from very much in the future, next year in the future, because I actually filmed this at the beginning of Christmas break, hence the Christmas tree. This is kind of why I'm popping in. So I just wanted to say, ignore my Christmas tree. I have taken my Christmas tree down. I was like, oh, this video is so, because I had like well over an hour of footage to begin with. Like, I was talking so much and it was just so much to edit out. I was like, I don't feel like people are gonna want to watch this much of me talking about Glossier products, but then a lot of you guys asked for it on Instagram, so I was like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna post it. So I've just had this footage for like a month and I wasn't gonna post it, but then a lot of you guys were asking for it, so I just went ahead and edited it. But it's really bugging me that the Christmas tree is in it when it's now like late into January, so you can like tell that this was filmed a while ago. I just didn't want anyone to like wonder like what was going on. So I'm just gonna be going through my thoughts on all the Glossier products that I have, and also talk about my favorite products and the products that I think that you guys should definitely try out. Definitely keep in mind, especially with skincare, that the products that work for me might not work for you, or the products that didn't work for me might still work for you. So I'm just going to be talking about like what the products are like. Glossier is predominantly online, so I'm just going to be kind of showing you what they look like, talking through what they smell like, look like, all that kind of stuff. But keep in mind, just because I might not have liked them or they might not have worked for my skin, definitely doesn't mean that they won't work for yours. And every product that I'm talking about will be linked below. I'll have it all in the order that I talk about it in. Before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Follow me on Instagram, emilygrace.26, and thumbs up this video. I'd like to see more videos like this on my channel. But let's just go ahead and get into the video. One thing I do want to say is that if you do get a chance to go to a Glossier store, I'm assuming you like Glossier if you're watching this video, but definitely check them out. They have one in LA, in New York, and they do pop-up stores all the time, and different like variety of locations. But the Glossier stores are so cool. I've had the opportunity to go to both the one in LA and New York. It's just so cool to see all the products in real life, and it's just such a fun store. It's like such an experience. The LA one has like the canyon room. I'll insert like a video or a picture. And then the New York one just is, it's just so cool. I wish I don't really have any pictures or videos, but it was just so cool to go in it. So I'm really grateful that I got to go to both of them. So I think I'm gonna start out with skincare. I kind of have everything divided between skincare and makeup. I don't have as much makeup as I do skincare. Okay, let's get into it. I'm gonna talk about skincare first. There are certain products of their skincare that I like literally cannot live without. This is probably one of their most popular products, and it is the Milky Jelly Cleanser. And this isn't like one of my most used products, like one of my holy grail products, but I do use it frequently. I do really like it. It's just a really good cleanser. It's got a nice subtle fragrance. It does smell really good, but it's not overwhelming. It makes your face feel like really fresh and clean. I do have a really nice Clinique cleanser that I've used since like middle school, and it really scrubs and gets in there and gets my makeup off, so kind of hard to compete with that. I do still use this a lot, especially like in the morning once my makeup's like already removed, just give my face like that fresh cleanse. If you are in need of a cleanser, I would definitely check this out because it is really good. It's just that I already have another cleanser that I've used so long, but I do really like this. I don't know how good this is necessarily at really breaking down and removing the makeup, but there is another product that does work good for that, and it's the Milky Oil. I don't feel like this is probably as good at removing your makeup as it is just like cleansing your skin, so I would remove your makeup before using this. But speaking of breaking down the makeup, there's the Milky Oil, and you can see I've used a very good amount of this, and I really like this. It's just called makeup remover, and I like this one because it's really gentle on your face. A lot of makeup removers that I have are specifically for the eyes, and they're like kind of greasy feeling. They're really good at removing eye makeup, but I wouldn't want to put them all over my face. But this breaks down the eye makeup really well, but it just feels really gentle and nice on the rest of your skin as well. It doesn't feel like greasy feeling, I guess. So I do really like this Milky Oil. Again, it's probably not something that I use every day because I typically will remove my eye makeup with like a waterproof or oil-free eye makeup remover. And then I will use my Clinique foaming cleanser to like clean and remove all my makeup and cleanse my face. Use like a cloth to just like wipe all of that off and like scrub it in, rinse it off, whatever. But if I'm like traveling or if I'm somewhere where I'm like outside of my routine or something, this is just good if you just need like an easy like removing your makeup, or if something like that. You could probably get something like this somewhere else for cheaper, but I just like how this feels. It's really gentle, and I don't do this every day. It's just like occasionally. So this I feel like I can't give a very good review on, but I will touch on it briefly. And it is Glossier's solution, and it's an exfoliating skin perfector. So this will basically, they have really good before and after pictures of like acne, and then you use this and it really will help. It's kind of like the solution to your acne, I guess. It has salicylic acid, which is really good for acne. It really helps acne. So it's got a lot of really good different chemicals in it that target acne and everything. When I got this, my acne was kind of like starting to heal already. I'd gotten like some prescriptions and stuff from the dermatologist, and I didn't want to mix this with all of those. And then by the time I was off of them, my acne had kind of cleared up, so I didn't really need this anymore. So I've never really fully like used this, so I feel like I can't give you a very good review on it. Anyways, the applicator is really nice, like the packaging, because it just looks like this. Put like a cotton pad on this and like squish it down, and then it just like comes out onto the cotton pad. Kind of like a chemical-y scent a little bit. I did use it a couple times. Didn't irritate my skin or break me out. I mean, obviously it helps with acne, but it didn't make my skin sensitive or anything like that. So I didn't have like any complaints about it, but I didn't really use this long enough to notice any results. If you're struggling with acne though, I would definitely check this out, because I am familiar with acne fighting ingredients, and this has like everything in it that every acne product I've ever bought has in it. And I'm going to talk about some of the serums, and these are my favorite products from Glossier. And this is probably my #1 favorite product of everything I'm going to show you from Glossier, and it is this Super Pure Serum. And this one actually does target acne and redness. And I know I said my face mostly cleared up, but I will get like the occasional like big cystic pimple, or like just like some little bits of redness, but for the most part, like my face, it was really bad, and now it's just mostly gone. I'll just get a little here and there. This works really, really well, and I did have a time where my acne had completely come back after it was like healed. That might have been the time where I got this. I can't remember. This is like magic in a bottle. Like, I literally recommend this so much. I feel like it's like magic water or something. Like, I put it on and I swear like it just really calms the redness down on my pimples, and I feel like it makes them heal a lot faster than they naturally would. And I don't know if it's like in my head, but I really feel like this works wonders. Like, it really does. I feel like it has made a huge difference in my skin. In conjunction with that, I have a couple other serums I want to tell you about, but kind of going along with acne, I also really like the Zit Stick from Glossier. And somebody I follow just posted a poll on their Instagram asking people if they think it works, and the poll was majority no. I think it was like 60-40%. So 60% said they tried this and this didn't work. So I don't know, maybe this doesn't work for a lot of people, but I personally feel like it does work. I ran out of it for like a month, and I think it was maybe sold out, and I just feel like not having it for a month, my pimples just took a lot longer to go away, and I just feel like it does make a big difference. And even before I had this, like when I started using this, I feel like it did make a big difference, because whenever I get pimples, it's usually just like one really bad one. Sometimes I'll get like a cluster, but I feel like it's usually just like one really, really bad one. And I will sometimes pump this out, just like a ton of it, and then like on my finger, and then I'll like massage it in. And I mean, I really do feel like this makes a big difference. So if you get like one like really bad one instead of like a cluster, like just really, really bad one, I would definitely check this out. Like, I do feel like it makes a difference. Maybe it's in my head, but I really do, because I used this and this together, and like the biggest pimple of my life went away in 4 days. Okay, so then going along with some other serums, and you can get these 3 in a pack. It's called the Super Pack, and these were the sizes when I got them like a little over a year ago maybe, but they actually changed the sizes to this, because I went and bought like a new one of this, and they recently changed the sizes, so they're much bigger now, and the prices didn't even change. So that's a huge plus. Super Pack is going to be this Super Pure. Super Pure is the one that targets redness. And then Super Glow, which this will just basically take your kind of dull, tired looking skin and give it like a nice kind of natural glow, give it some life, which I feel like everybody needs, but especially like during final season. I was using this a lot in the summer because my skin was at its clearest. It was like living its best life. It was so clear. I did not need to target any redness or anything. So I was using this a lot in the summer to just give my skin a lot of like life and energy and glow to it. And my skin was like looking so just like glowy and wonderful. I do really like this Super Glow. This one I didn't used to like really use, but I've been using it a lot lately because my skin has just been feeling really dry. So this one is called the Super Bounce, and it really just, it says it eases and tightens, or it eases and softens tight, rough skin. So this one is really good, especially in the winter time. So it's basically moisturizing. I feel like it just works better than a moisturizer even, because it really just seeps into the skin and like moisturizes it from like almost like underneath. I would definitely recommend doing the super pack so you can have all three. I love all three of them. The super pack of the serums are my favorite products that I have ever bought from Glossier. I feel like they're also kind of underrated. Like nobody ever talks about them, but they're like my favorite for sure. Okay, next up, this is technically a serum as well, and it's brand new. It's the Future Dew, and it says it's an oil serum hybrid. So basically this just gives your face kind of like a glow from within, kind of like Glossier skin in a bottle is like what I saw when I was like looking up stuff about it. So this one has like really nice packaging. It's like glass, and it's like really glowy looking glass, and then you pump it out. So you could apply this kind of like how I do it. I'll apply this as part of my skincare routine at night, so I can just kind of, almost like how the Super Glow will make your skin look really glowy. This is just going to make your skin look very like dewy. Dewy and glowy are kind of similar, but it's just going to give your skin a nice dewy kind of almost glow to it. So I'll apply this at night so my skin can just have a nice kind of dewy glow, kind of like from within. And also apply it before you do your makeup or in the morning after you wash your face. And then you'll also just kind of have that dewy glow kind of like underneath your skin before you do your makeup. I feel like this would also work really well if you're not somebody who wears heavy makeup, because then your skin will just, you'll really see it more because you're just gonna have a nice glow to it. Next up is this soothing face mist. It's basically just like a rose water spray, and I just really like this. You can see I haven't really used it too much because I just really never use setting sprays or rose water. I needed just like one more thing to get free shipping anyways, and so I thought I would just try it out because I love trying Glossier products, and I knew I was going to do this video, so I wanted to just try as many products as I could. As far as rose water sprays go, this is really nice. I used it actually right before doing this video, and it does make my face feel really fresh. It smells really good. If you like rose water sprays, I think you would really love this one. I'm just not somebody who typically uses a rose water spray. Maybe I will have to start using this more often because it is really nice. It's just not something I really remember to like add into my like makeup routine, I guess. I basically have like two moisturizers, and the first one is the Priming Moisturizer Rich, and it comes in this kind of container. It has a really strong lavender scent. It almost smells like a bath bomb. Like it's very strong. It smells really good. I would just keep that in mind, like if you don't want a strong kind of like a lavender scent in your moisturizer, maybe don't get this. It looks like this. It's just like a thick kind of cream, and this one so many people said was like their favorite product, like they couldn't live without it, and I just can't get this as part of my like skincare routine. So there's two different moisturizers. I'll tell you the other one in a second. This one is basically like an extreme moisturizer. Like this one is going to be really heavy, really moisturizing. Like it's going to like, so I feel like this one would be really good in the winter when your skin is really dry and you need that extra moisturizer. And I've tried using it so many times, and every time I don't know, like it feels really nice on the skin. Like I really like it when I first put it on, but I don't know, like it doesn't really feel greasy or sticky or anything like that. Like it feels nice, but I don't know if my skin just needs to get used to it, because I don't know if it's like a coincidence, but I feel like every time I use this, my skin breaks out. Like I've never broken out because of a Glossier product, so I don't know if this was like too much fragrance for my skin or if it was like too thick. And then this is the other one, and it is the other priming moisturizer. So this one's not the rich one, it's just regular priming moisturizer, and it comes in this little tube. And I haven't really honestly used this one much either. I used to use it every day before I put my foundation on, almost as like a primer, and it's like basically like a moisturizing primer. It's gonna like moisturize your skin, but it'll also like prep it for makeup and foundation. I don't know, I really just can't get into priming my skin before putting foundation on. I literally just put foundation straight on my skin, which is probably terrible, but I just do it. It looks like that. Basically, like once you massage it in, you cannot feel it. It just feels like super light. Like right now on my hand, it just feels like really cool, like really light, like really fresh, almost like wakes your skin up. It's fragrance free. I don't smell any fragrance. I really can't give you a reason for why I don't use this. I think I genuinely just forget I have it, and I'm just not one to really prep the skin. It does like feel really nice, and I think I might start using it now. Okay, next up are these face masks, and these face masks are really nice. I got them a long time ago. This one is the Moisturizing Moon Mask, and this one is the Mega Greens Galaxy Pack. I believe you can get them separate or together. Probably a better thing to just get them together because I feel like they work really nicely together. This one is basically, well, it says it's a detoxifying face mask, and this one is a soothing face treatment. So this one's like kind of like your typical green mask. So this one works really good. This one is just really moisturizing. Like it's literally like if you just put the most intense moisturizer on your face and just let it sit there for like 10 minutes and then you wiped it off. Like it's so moisturizing. Like it's literally, like it literally is like a face treatment. I would definitely recommend them if you like face masks. Okay, so that is pretty much all the skincare. So to recap, Zit Stick and the serums are probably like my most loved products. Also really like the Milky Jelly. Future Dew is a new one, but I think I'm gonna really like it. I have been using it every day since I got it. And this isn't like really makeup or skincare, but fragrance, and it is the Glossier perfume. You is what it's called, and this is the best perfume. I've worn it every day for over a year, maybe even 2. It smells, oh, it smells so good. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like florally and like feminine and light. I get so many compliments. Like pretty much everyone at my work is like obsessed with this. It literally smells so good, and it's like so unique. Like it's not just like a normal perfume. One of the best purchases I've ever made. This is also one of my most favorite products, but it could be like the next day and it's like I haven't even put any perfume on and I can still smell it from like the day before. I've never had a perfume that lasts as long as this, smells as good as this. It just smells so good. It is the best. Like I cannot even recommend this enough. So good. Oh, this was also skincare. Accidentally rolled over into my makeup pile. And it is the Bubble Wrap. And it's an eye and lip plumping cream. And honestly, this is so good. It just like pumps out and it's so nice. It's just like, it literally feels kind of like a moisturizer. Massage it on your under eyes, and it also works really nice on your lips. It's very, very moisturizing on your lips. I wear liquid lipstick every day, so my lips get really dried out, but it works wonders like with like repairing the dried out the damage my liquid lipstick does with like drying out my lips. Next up is the makeup. I'm gonna start with some of my favorite products. Favorite is the Boy Brow. I tell everybody I know to buy the Boy Brow. Literally everybody. I have it on now. It is amazing. So my eyebrows are pretty like, the hairs aren't sparse, but they're very light. So I have to do quite a bit of work to make my eyebrows look the way they do. So I use the Anastasia Brow Duo to actually fill them in. And then I go over them with the Boy Brow so that they don't look so filled in and like fake, I guess. Going over this will really just add some texture, and I feel like it just makes my eyebrows look more natural, because then they have kind of like that natural texture. All the hairs just look really brushed up, and I just love that like look that it gives my eyebrows. The clear one is probably my favorite because once I've spent all this time like filling them in, I don't really want to change the color or anything, so I usually like to go for the clear one. Sometimes I'll use the brown one, so I have both of them. I'm just touching up my makeup and my eyebrows just look kind of dull, so instead of like touching them up with the brow powder, I can just go over them with the brown Boy Brow, and then they just look good as new. I also just like the brown Boy Brow in case I didn't do a good job of filling them in. This will just fix any areas that I missed or just make them look better. Next up is the lip gloss. I have it on right now. I will say I hardly ever wear lip gloss, but this is probably the best clear lip gloss that you could buy. It's just a perfect clear lip gloss. I will reapply it right now. It's just so glossy. The consistency is great. It doesn't really have any flavor or anything. It's just like the perfect kind of like standard clear gloss. So I absolutely love this. I feel like it's a really good topper for anything, but it would be really good just to wear on its own. So this is just the perfect clear gloss. Okay, next up is the pro tip, and I actually just got this the other day, but I'm wearing it today. I literally never wear eyeliner anymore, but I just thought this would be great for just when I want to add like a little flick or just like a little bit of eyeliner. I used to wear winged liner every single day. Now I never do it, so it was actually kind of a struggle today to do this. This is really good. It's just like a little kind of marker sort of thing, and it's very, very black. It goes good over kind of like shimmery eyeshadow. It's very easy to use because the tip is very fine. I really, really like this. I think this is a perfect kind of marker type of eyeliner, so really like this. It's very, very black too. It's like the perfect kind of black shade. Some of them are very gray. I've definitely seen some that are very faded black, but this one is definitely really black, so I really recommend this. Next up, and I've been using this a lot lately. When I first got it, I was like, I don't think I'm really gonna use this that much, but I just want to like have it, and it's actually part of the Glossier Play kind of like collection, and it is the glitter gel, and I got it in the shade Firewalk. It's basically like kind of how it says, like a glitter gel. It's very like wet gel like consistency, and I have it on right now. The little bit of glitter that you see, and it looks like it'd be really red, but it's really like not that red. It's almost like just like a light pink. I feel like the color is really buildable, so you could apply like layers and layers of it to get it to be like this dark if you wanted to. So it's really good to just kind of like layer on top of your eyeshadow and just give it a little bit of glitter and then a little bit of color. So I've been loving this. I think it's really, really nice, and I think this would honestly last forever because I've been using a lot lately and I haven't even made like a dent in it. My battery died, so sorry if the angle changed just slightly, but I really didn't realize how much of the makeup was actually like my favorite product. Next up are the lid stars, and I actually have them in a couple different colors. I have them in Slip and Moon. I like Slip the best. I use this one most frequently. I actually used it today, but I really like these. They're basically just like, I use them as like an eyeshadow base, so looks like that. And it's just kind of like liquidy. They dry pretty fast. You could just use them on their own, but I like to use them kind of like a base for my eyeshadow, and then it kind of just makes the color of my eyeshadow, because I don't really use eyeshadow. I just put my highlighter on the base of my eyelid, so I feel like it just makes the color look kind of brighter, or it'll give it like a pink tone, and it just makes the color pop a lot more with this as like a base underneath. And similarly is this is from the Glossier Play collection, and it's called Night Shine, I believe. It's like a highlighter, and this is the highlighter concentrate. I'm not sure if I got it in the shade Night Shine. It looks like that. I got it in like the pinker kind of shade, and they're so pretty. Looks like that. So it's like a little highlighter. I don't really like liquid highlighters for some reason. I feel like whenever I apply a highlighter with like on top of my wet foundation, I like to set my face, and I feel like you can't really see it anymore, and I don't like to apply it on top of my like already set foundation. So I like to actually use this as a base for my eyeshadow too, just because of the applicator. I feel like it looks really nice to kind of just apply to the base of my lid. It just works really well, and I love the color of this, and I feel like the consistency is just like really nice. So it looks like that. This one's just a little pinker, a little lighter compared to the lid star color, but I don't know, I just really like setting my eyeshadow with it. Next up are these, which I will be honest, I don't really use them that much. It's the Vinylic Lip, I hope I'm saying that right, and I got one in Pony and the other one in Baby, and here's what they look like. So this one is Pony and this one is Baby. Pony is like a nice kind of nude color, and then Baby is like a nice red. The color is really pretty, and they do have a nice consistency. I have a liquid lipstick from Morphe that I literally wear every single day, and I just feel like I always reach for that. So these are really nice if you think that you'd like kind of like a sheer kind of glossy lipstick. Next up is another lipstick, and this is the Generation G lipstick in the shade Cake. I just put that right over the glitter. It looks like that. So this one's a really nice kind of nude color as well. It's like a nice kind of like nude pink. So this is the kind of color I wear like every single day. I don't have any complaints about this. Like it feels really nice on the lips. It's a nice color. My sister has a couple of these and she wears them a lot. It's got this concealer, and I was getting a boy brow and I think the lid star. So this came in like a bundle, and I was actually at the store whenever I was buying these, and she was like, do you want to just go ahead and get the bundle? It'd be like $2 more, but you get the concealer So I was like, I get to try another Glossier product, so sure. So I don't really use this one a ton. The kind of concealers I use mostly are like Tarte Shape Tape or NARS Creamy Concealer. Like I usually use more of like a liquid kind of concealer, but I mean this one is still pretty nice. I'm trying to like swatch this on here. It's still pretty nice. It's definitely more natural. It doesn't have as much coverage as like the Tarte Shape Tape, and I feel like this one is a little bit harder to use. Like this one isn't probably like one of my most favorite products, but I don't have it like, I don't like dislike it, I just don't really love it. It's just like okay, like I'll occasionally use it. I don't really like it as much for my under eyes because it doesn't have as much coverage, but for spot concealing it's kind of nice because since it's not such a heavy kind of like full coverage concealer, I feel like it does blend nicely with my foundation. So I don't know, if you're looking for a more natural kind of concealer, or you like the kind of concealers that are kind of like more in like kind of like a pot, I feel like this one would be nice. Now I have a negative review. I don't want to end negatively, but I didn't mean for this, but it's the Brow Flick, and I really just bought this so I could talk about it in this video because this is a recent product that has just come out and I just wanted to kind of like review it. They had a really good sale for Cyber Monday, so I figured why not try it out. And honestly, I'm going to show you guys a quick video because I was vlogging this week and I don't think this is going to make it to the vlog, so I will just show you a video of me trying this out for the first time. It did not go well. I just took this one eyebrow off. Like I just took off my makeup for this one eyebrow, and now you can see that I was not kidding earlier when I said that I have no eyebrows. Like it's just so awkward. Like how am I supposed to do this? Like where do I even start, you know? They kind of showed upward motions. But you still have to draw the shape of it, so it's still really awkward. This is going much better than the first time, but it's still really weird. Honestly, this isn't horrible. This is significantly better than the first time I did it. Like, so much better. Still really bad, but much better. It just looks crazy. I think if I had maybe the blonde one, it would look better because it wouldn't be so dark. Because this is already way darker than my natural eyebrow. Like this looks really dark when I first do them, and this is so much darker. I do blame probably 80% of this on user error though. I don't know how to do this. So that was me trying it out for the first time. Needless to say, will not be using this again. I usually use my Anastasia Brow Duo and that works really well for me. I had a feeling this probably would not work. I think if you had very full brows, this might be nice to just kind of touch them up, but I just think this product is really hard to use. I don't think a marker is something that would work really good for brows. I also think the color is a little bit hard to match up. I got it in brown. That's what I use, in Boy Brown, and it works good. But this was just really, really hard to use. It could have been a little bit of user error. I don't think I did a very good job of using it. Okay, well, I guess this is technically the last thing, but it's the Balm.com, and it's probably one of their most popular products, but I don't really use this. This actually isn't even mine, it's my sister's, but I just thought I would give it like a brief mention. I haven't really used this because my sister said she didn't really like it, but I don't know if I really trust her because everybody else seems to love it. I already have lip gloss on. It's kind of hard to tell, but it seems nice. My sister basically said it was kind of overrated, but I don't know. Everybody seems to love it. Like it's like their best-selling product, pretty much, like one of their best-selling products. So I feel like if you're gonna place a Glossier order, you might as well go and try it out. But it's kind of hard for me to review it because I haven't really tried it too much. But anyways, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to thumbs up if you did enjoy. I have literally been filming this for so long. I'm gonna have so much to cut out. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you tried Glossier's products or what Glossier product you want to try. And I just really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed, and follow me on Instagram at EmilyGrace.26. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.